Indianapolis, and this is the Indy 500.
I'm Liam, an F1 fan traveling the US to explore American motorsports.
And today I'm at what they call the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500.
400,000 fans, a sold-out crowd,
and an atmosphere like nowhere else. But as an F1 fan, I have to ask, is this really the greatest spectacle in racing?
To find out, I'm spending this race weekend in Indy, immersing myself in the local racing scene. From an underdog team fighting behind the scenes to the roaring madness of racing's biggest stage.
This is the Indy 500, and I'm here to see if it lives up to the hype.
To make sure I get an authentic Indy 500 experience, I'm meeting up with a local who is nuts about IndyCar. And he immediately confronts me about something I said in my previous IndyCar video.
You said something that bugged me though, man. Racing capital of the world.
Welcome to the racing capital of the world. Gotta love how Americans hype up everything. It's always of the world.
You said, oh, Americans always say something like that, but it just might be. It just might be. You can make an argument for Silverstone in the UK. You can make an argument for Maranello, but anybody who's anybody in racing is in Indy in the month of May. This is special. This is one of the big three.
You know, you make a good argument. I can't lie. Let's see if you can prove me wrong. Let's give it a fair shot.
He makes a good point. When it comes to history and heritage, few tracks match the legacy of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And few races are as iconic as the Indy 500. It's a 500-mile, 200-lap race held every Memorial Day weekend where 33 of the world's fastest drivers battle it out at speeds over 230 miles per hour. It's the crown jewel of American open-wheel racing. Since 1911, the Indy 500 has delivered some of racing's most unforgettable moments. The Indy 500 draws over 300,000 fans for one reason. It's not just a race, it's a tradition. And the passion of the fans is palpable.
Officially on the track. This isn't even the race. Everybody in the comments who was saying, oh, you haven't seen anything yet, gotta go to the Indy 500, that's something else. You're right, and I'm only like 2 hours in. MotoGP would rival this actually. MotoGP, they were very, very high. But this one has the edge. This is crazy. USA final boss. Oh my God, you scared me, wait. How are you feeling about being here at Indy? I was just looking down at the camera. I felt someone grab my hand. That scared the shit out of me. Now that I've gotten the chance to experience IndyCar myself, I've met a bunch of fans who have told me about it, I've read up on it. I can appreciate that it's a perfect blend of history and heritage while combined with modern hype and fun. Because, at least in my experience going to the different F1 races, you get sort of the history and the tradition on one side. Let's say the old European races, for example. And then you get something like Miami, that's like the complete opposite of that, or Vegas, but that is very modern and has a lot of hype. This one blends the two perfectly because you can't argue. This is one of the most iconic circuits of the world, an incredibly rich history. But when you come here and you participate as a fan, there's music blasting, it's just a big party. Again, just 2 hours in.
After hearing stories about racing's greatest talents, I'm now heading to meet someone just beginning to write his own.
I'm going to be speaking to the future GOAT, the man who has been touched by the racing gods, and his name is Ayrton Houk.
A young USF 2000 driver I discovered by chance in my last visit to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
So I need to decide who I'm going to support. Let me have a look there. Who's there? Houk. I saw the name Houk. I'm supporting Houk now.
Ayrton Houk races for a small team run by his dad, Benchmark Autosport. Today, he's competing in the Freedom 75 at Lucas Oil Raceway Park, just 20 minutes from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Freedom 75 is part of the Carb Night Classic, a proving ground for young drivers. Here, future stars take on the oval in USF 2000 cars, while Pro 2000s, midgets, and Silver Crown cars round out a weekend packed with raw talent and serious speed. It's a rare chance to shine under the lights and get noticed. And for a family-run team like Benchmark, it's everything. And now, after all the hard work, Ayrton's starting from pole.
It was a big day yesterday. It was nerve-wracking. We put the car where we knew it needed to be. We went out and we just head down, foot to the floor, and if it goes in the wall, it does, but we're not gonna lift and not get on pole. You gotta keep the foot in it.
After a friendly introduction, I have to address the elephant in the room.
Did I mispronounce your name?
You were mispronouncing it.
I was just researching before I came and I went on your website.
Yeah.
And it said pronounced Houk.
Houk, yeah.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
It's all good. It's all good. So
Okay.
did I just was my name just popped up on the screen when you looked up?
Literally the first time I
It was just
did.
perfect like that.
It was meant to be, you know? And the name Ayrton, are you named after Senna?
I am, yeah. My father is a massive Formula One fan, and he named me after Ayrton Senna.
Well, you're a big Ayrton Senna fan, right?
Oh, huge fan. And Michael Schumacher.
Oh.
So that's Ayrton Michael Houk. Ayrton Senna, I couldn't choose. So Ayrton Michael.
Now that we've got the name out of the way, Ayrton tells me his background in racing, which includes many different disciplines.
Grew up in Indiana, hometown kid. These are the best races of the year for us. All our friends and family come out. I grew up racing go-karts. I started when I was about 14. So I wasn't even racing until, most of the kids I'm racing against are 14 to 16. So I didn't even start until the kids that I'm aged at right now. Started go-karts, I did a little bit of that. I went into some midget racing, that's the other cars that are out here. Did some of that for a little bit, some smaller Formula cars, and then I moved up to USF 2000 last year, and this is my second year in the series.
And what's the ambition?
IndyCar.
Inside the Benchmark Autosport garage, there's a real hands-on energy, a father and son chasing a dream together. Ayrton shows me around, introducing the small but dedicated crew. You can feel how much this means to them.
Don, the engineer, he's running the data. We're gonna start looking at that in a little bit. Patrick's our photographer. He's been doing a kick-ass job, getting us some really good shots. Some other spares, we had a spare rear end. We got our sticker tires. We're actually not gonna be going to those for the race. We're gonna save them for Road America. Engine cover, this is just kind of where we chill out.
And in terms of how do you even get started? Because it's not a cheap sport.
Not at all. So, I mean, you can tell, got all kinds of people supporting me. It's not cheap at all. I'm very blessed to have all these great people supporting my racing career, and my family would not be able to pay for this ourselves. So we're very blessed to have these guys helping us out. It just starts with making connections. You know, you find people that are into racing, that want to help, and you just kind of go from there. Little nod to the Brazilian.
You know, we don't have the deep pockets, the big budgets, the big trucks. We're professional, I got great guys. And so we focus on what really makes a team a team. I got a great engineer, great mechanics, a great car, right? And we got great support from Carl Haas and from the Elite Engine. So they make it all happen.
Okay, so where are we heading?
We are headed to the infield. Now you saw the winged cars. We're showing you some real hometown Indiana race cars. These are midgets and silver crowns. So these guys, they're loud, they're rowdy, and they're real quick.
I saw all of the houses were decorated with checkered flags, and it was the most purely racing themed city. Is racing the main thing in Indiana or Indianapolis? Is it
the closer you get to the speedway, the town is called Speedway, Indiana.
Oh, right.
They are so tight knit with racing in this community. It's absolutely amazing. The houses, the checkered flags, all the tailgating. On real race day, you will see the craziest display of race fans. These are the midget cars. They're a little smaller. They've got 4-cylinder engines.
As the sun begins to set over Lucas Oil Raceway Park, it's time for Ayrton to climb behind the wheel.
Let's see if he can convert pole position into a win. He has my support, and if you're watching this channel, you also support him automatically. Good luck, man. I'm so happy I'm here to witness it. You have no idea. I even forgot I'm here for the 500. This is my 500. I'm so invested in this race, it's crazy. There goes the safety car. Come on, Ayrton. Okay, and there they go. Now I need to run to the stands.
He lines up at the front of the grid, all the cars behind him. It's the biggest moment of his career so far. The atmosphere is tense, and I find myself fully invested in what happens next. Ayrton gets a clean launch off the line and holds the lead into turn 1, exactly the start he needed.
Come on, he's doing great. He's already built up a gap. Look at that.
He settles into a rhythm out front, hitting every mark. For a moment, it feels like this could really be his night.
Come on, that's a Max Verstappen type gap.
But the car behind is closing in. Lap by lap, the gap is shrinking, and the pressure is building. Then it happens. Ayrton gets overtaken and drops into second.
He's down into second now. He lost first position.
And from there, things start to fall apart.
Ayrton has dropped into seventh.
He begins slipping down the order, unable to hold off the cars coming through.
Where is he now? 12.
A caution flag comes out. A brief pause in the chaos, and maybe, just maybe, a chance to recover. When the race restarts, Ayrton fights back with everything he's got, managing to gain a few positions.
He's gained 2 positions, currently in 10th.
But in the end, it's not the comeback they were hoping for. Ayrton crosses the line in 11th place.
Final race result, 11th place. Not what we wanted, but we'll see what happens.
We make our way back to the garage, and the silence says it all.
Now I feel like a proper sports journalist. Have to ask how he's feeling when obviously it's the answer's going to be not good. Ayrton, talk me through it.
Yeah, just not at all how we wanted the night to go. You know, we had good pace there at the start. Martello was putting his nose in. I was trying to keep him behind me, and I got the rear tires a bit hot, trying to keep him behind. And after he got by, it was just kind of a chain reaction. The rear of the car kept going away. We got looser and looser as the night went on. It was just not at all how we wanted to end this race. But we didn't end in a wall, so I guess it could have been worse.
What was going through your mind?
I was just trying to keep the car in check. It was just really trying to wiggle its way out on the exits of corners, and that's where they were always getting us. We'd be kind of neck and neck in, and then on the way out, they would just kind of go. I was just really trying to hold on to the car there, and I'm sorry for the guys. You know, we've all put so much work in, and we all thought we had this one, but you know, we just put our head down and look to the next weekend.
Good morning. It's currently 5 a.m. It's the arse crack of dawn. I've got my coffee, I just arrived, and yeah, I arrived at the right time, it seems. People are coming, there's certainly energy, but it's not too crazy yet, so yeah. I am excited. I'm just quite low energy because it's early, so yeah. Seems you can walk on the track. Oh, what the hell? Oh my God. I'm telling you, we're about 5 years away from being exterminated as a race. That is the Indy 500 trophy, where they have everybody's face on the trophy, including my guy Marcus Ericsson.
I'm here with the fans to experience the 109th running of the Indy 500.
Well, slowly but surely, people are turning up. There's already quite a lot of people. And now I'm heading to the famous Snakepit. I've been told that's where you go. It's like a big party, an EDM party. Let's check it out. I still haven't really woken up, but everybody else seems to be awake. That's incredible. This is the most high energy morning of my life, probably. It's 8 a.m. People are out in the thousands. They're already drinking. There's like a cloud of marijuana smoke, and people are just in good spirits, really good spirits. So yeah, this might be the greatest spectacle in racing. Certainly the biggest party. Okay, so there seems to be some marching band situation going on. I saw on the screens that this was some type of tradition, so what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna march down the track.
Like respect between sax players. I used to play the alto sax as well.
Yeah. I saw your video about the Grand Prix, bro. Great job, yeah.
And who's gonna win the race today?
Probably Alex Palou. But I mean, dude, the track chooses. The track chooses. You don't choose that winner, so.
I'm gonna have to go with Rossi. I really like Rossi. I'm a big Rossi fan.
This is the biggest drum I've ever seen in my life. It's massive. So the cars have been brought onto pit lane, and I'm gonna head over there, check that out. But first, I'm enjoying this Philly cheesesteak. You can really tell that this is the biggest happening of the year here in Indianapolis. Everybody's been super nice. Again, like someone offered me food this morning when I was walking by the camping area. People have complimented me on my camera. Everybody's just in good spirits, and yeah, it's just good vibes all around. It's really, really nice. It's really a nice atmosphere here. Very welcoming, very fun, very friendly. A couple more people stopped me, said they seen my video. Appreciate that. If I met any of you, hope you're watching this video. I'm trying to enter the pit lane here, but it's quite packed. Oh my God. Oh shit, it's Terry Crews. Oh my goodness, just take it all in. There's so much going on. You've got the marching band and the cheerleaders over there. The teams are here getting ready. There's Zeppelins. And now these guys have started playing. Look at this. Holy, look at the amount of people here. This Ancilla Grand Prix was nowhere near this. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. Here are the cars.
One by one, the drivers begin to arrive on track. Suited up, focused, ready for 500 miles of racing history.
And I'm here to answer the question, is this the greatest racing spectacle in the world? Because my opinion matters that much. Hey, you're on my channel, so this is my opinion.
Take my picture here too.
Oh!
Good to see you,
That's
man.
crazy, good to see you too.
Ayrton's over here. Hey!
Crazy that we met here. Out of 400,000 people,
Right.
I bumped into you.
I'm stalking you.
Exactly. Hey, Ayrton, how you doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How's everything?
It's been all right. It's been a rough couple days,
Yeah, I
but
understand.
you know.
Who are you rooting for?
Scott Dixon, Pato Award. Oh, I gotta go with Dixie and Pato.
Yeah.
I got Pato in the office pulling.
I make my way over and wish Marcus Ericsson good luck before the engines fire.
Marcus, lycka till! Det var fint, lycka till mannen. It's starting to rain ever so slightly. It's drizzling a little bit. I hope that stays away because these guys don't run in the rain. They'll have to wait and then dry the track. Absolute worst case, they have to postpone it to another date. I have a flight tomorrow, so this needs to happen today. Otherwise, how will the people know if this is the greatest racing spectacle in the world? They won't know. I need this for the people. Oh no, it's raining more now. I think it's people in parachutes.
Then comes the anthem. The crowd rises, hands on hearts. And as the final note rings out, the roar of fighter jets sweeps overhead. It's time for the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. I make my way to the infield to find a spot to watch the race from.
I reckon this would be a good place to watch the race from. So.
Rain holds things up for a few minutes, but soon enough, the sky's clear and the cars roll out for the pace lap.
There's trouble and we haven't even started yet.
On the pace lap, the number 3 car of Scott McLaughlin loses grip while warming up his tyres and spins into the wall. Just like that, one contender is out before the green flag.
Yellow flag. Now someone's on fire.
Then finally, the green flag waves and we're underway.
Now we're racing.
The field comes alive with action, drivers swapping positions, pushing limits, and fighting for every inch on track.
Oh dear, there's already a crash.
Then on lap 92, trouble. Kyle Larson, Simpson, and Stingray Robb get tangled up in a crash that sends debris flying and shakes up the field. After the cleanup, the race picks up right where it left off. I glance up at the timing board, and there it is. Marcus Ericsson has taken the lead. I catch him flying down the front stretch, and for a second, I can't help but think, this might really be happening.
I can't believe it. Marcus Ericsson is in the lead. It's only 22 laps to go. Please.
He might be winning his second Indy 500.
Battling for
16 to go.
500.
16 to go.
Third
But there's trouble behind him. Alex Palou is gaining ground lap after lap, and before long, he slips past Marcus into the lead. Ericsson drops to second.
14 to go. Ericsson is right there.
The final laps wind down, and the tension is unreal. I'm watching every move, hoping Marcus can find a way back to the front. He's so close,
3 to go.
but time is running out. And then the checkered flag falls. Alex Palou crosses the line to win the Indy 500. Marcus, it's a hard-fought second place.
Shit. Oh, man. Oh, it was this close. Instant reaction. Absolutely devastated, obviously, that Ericsson didn't get the W this time. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Devastated that Ericsson didn't come home with the win. Those last laps, I was completely engaged and focused on the race. I wasn't thinking about anything else. My pulse was high, the excitement was high, the crowd was incredibly lively. I knew this was a big race, but I didn't quite grasp the scale of it. 350, 400,000 people, sold out arena. Every single seat you looked was filled. I didn't see a single empty seat. Energy was high, and the race itself, changing leaders all the time. Drama. I forgot about all the drama. There was so much drama in this race. So many things happened. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. The greatest spectacle in racing? I think you have to say that it is. Indianapolis, thank you very much. It's been a great experience. I hope to come again soon. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. There's a new video every Sunday, and I'll see you next week. Now I just have to figure out how I'm getting home. Yeah. This is the downside of the greatest racing spectacle in the world.